Good morning from West Texas. We are booking along on Highway 90 East, headed over toward Corpus Christi, Texas. I think we'll actually stay a little bit to the west of Corpus Christi tonight, and then the plan is tomorrow to go down to and camp on the beach or near the beach in South Padre Island, Texas, down near the border. I've always wanted to see that. I've always seen photos of the wild horses running on the beaches. So I don't know if we'll get to see that or not, but anyway, it'll be fun to stay out near the beach. And we've got about, about a little over 400 miles of driving to do. Google says it'll take 6.5 hours, but it may take a little longer than that if you calculate in my pit stops and lunch stop and sightseeing stops. We'll go through a lot of little towns on the back roads here today. We're going to mostly stay off the interstate, and speed limit through here is 75 miles per hour, so it's going to be a good day of driving. So we're still on the Highway 90. We're traveling east, and just to the right, you can see that we are right on the United States-Mexico border. You see that dirt road off to the side. That's the road that the U.S. Border Protection uses. They drive up and down that. I've seen lots of Border Patrol vehicles patrolling, looking for illegal crossings. Some of you have asked me about that. I have not seen a single person trying to cross into the United States illegally, but I have seen lots and lots of agents, lots of patrolling. I've gone through lots of Border Patrol inspection stations. They ask you if you're a U.S. citizen or not. They ask if anyone's traveling with you, and sometimes ask what your plans are, what you're up to. So that's okay. It's something that's kind of foreign to me, being from the East Coast. We don't see this, but I think folks out here are used to it, used to going through those stations and answering questions. Most of the time they just wave me through. Sometimes they take a flashlight and look in and ask some additional questions. But it's been sort of interesting. But anyway, we're going to still head on further east. We'll probably stop and get some lunch, maybe get some coffee in Del Rio, Texas, and then continue heading east toward Corpus Christi tonight. Alright, it's lunchtime. We're in Del Rio, Texas, and it looks like the choice is Whataburger. I looked around, couldn't find anything that looked or sounded any better, so let's go get us a burger. Well, we're coming through Brackettville, Texas, and Fort Clark Springs, Texas, and those of you who follow Rusty 78609 will recognize those names and recognize this scene. Old Rusty has come through here many times. Rusty's owned several properties here. Of course, old Rusty is always buying and selling properties and doing fickle things, and that's what makes him interesting. So it is kind of cool to see all this. And I don't imagine we'll see Rusty, and I don't know Rusty, so I'm not going to stop and try to see him, but maybe we should honk the horn and let him know we're passing through town. It's kind of cool to see these places that I've seen in videos over and over and over again. So still headed east. I stopped in Del Rio for lunch and for coffee and for some video editing and uploading, and that slowed us down a little bit, but we'll get over to Corpus Christi or near there in time to camp tonight, and then be headed on over to the beach tomorrow. So we're passing through downtown Uvalde, Texas. Some of you might remember Uvalde being in the news, the tragedy that happened here. And it's sort of surreal seeing some of these places in person that you see on the news so often. It's a nice little town, and I noticed it looked like a monument set up on the square with lots of crosses to represent all of those people. So that's nice. All right, I'm in Hilltop, Texas, getting some gas, and the price of gas here is $2.69 a gallon, so that's not bad. The cheapest gas I've gotten on this trip was, I think it was about $2.35, $2.39 a gallon, something like that. That was the first day or two on this trip, so getting back into some cheaper gasoline. It's pretty expensive out west. with the Lone Star Market. We're gonna get on I-35 south for just a few miles, and then we'll cut back east again and head over toward Corpus Christi. We're not going all the way into Corpus Christi, but gonna get close. Got about 2 hours to go. I've been messing around today. And so it is, 5:45 Central Time. So we'll get into Corpus Christi, or close to Corpus Christi, around 8 o'clock tonight. I'm home for the evening, just outside of Corpus Christi, Texas. A nice, big, huge Walmart. They close at 11 p.m. and there are all sorts of folks staying over here on the outside edge in the campground. Lots of vehicles up here. Vehicles down through here. Rigs down through there. Let's find us a spot. Let's find us a place. And when you sleep at Walmart, you can shop at Walmart late at night. I don't need any clothes, but came in here to get water. But you know, got detoured here. Got some Texas merchandise, Texas A&M.